She trying to explain to him, bro. She was scared, bro. I wish I could have helped her, bro.
Trial hearing. Jackson was kidnapped and murdered nearly a year ago. Our WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn was in court today and has been following this story closely for us. Aaron, you're joining us here in studio. What's the latest?
Yeah, Brittany, it was a very quick process for the hearings in court today. The court lasted no longer than 30 minutes, and during that time, all 8 of the defendants' legal team stood before the judge to give them an update on the case, but there's still a long way to go before it reaches trial. Now, the judge asked if the state was ready to offer the defendants plea deals, but it declined. That's because it's seeking the death penalty. The state says it handed over all the evidence it has to the defendants' legal teams, and one of the defense attorneys said it was more evidence than he's seen on any other case. That's because a lot of what happened almost a year ago when Mahogany Jackson was kidnapped and killed was caught on camera. And today, Jackson's family was in the court, and Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr says there's a long way to go before the process is over, but he hopes they stay encouraged.
Every time we have these hearings, obviously every time they walk through the door, it's pulling the scab off the wound, so to speak. And I feel for the family. It's a lot to go through. The one thing we told them that this is a marathon and not a sprint. And just be patient with the process, be consistent with it, stay prayed up, and hopefully we get the results that we think that Mahogany and her family deserve.
Welcome, guys. So we're going to go ahead and cover the case of Mahogany Jackson, the beautiful lady from Birmingham, Alabama, who was tortured, RAP'd, and eventually unalived. So Jackson was taken captive on the night of February 24th and was assaulted repeatedly for several hours. In the early hours of February 25th, Jackson messaged her mother that she was being held hostage and to send police. Investigators believe the accused were made aware of her plea for help and SHOT her in the back of her head. Much of the assault was captured on video. The details of her case were described as deplorable, sickening by the police, as well as one of the most gruesome murders they ever seen. It's sad today that these people will sit there and videotape their crimes, not even caring about the consequences. This is what today's society has to bring with social media. And it's sickening because 8 of the suspects supposedly knew her, were friends with her, and did this to her. If you go check that live out, she is basically pleading with them. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you basically doing this to me? It's sad because this baby girl had a baby, a daughter, a beautiful daughter. You can see here in this picture. Nobody deserves that, to be tortured on live. And in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and break down some more the live capture of one of the suspects, but we're gonna go ahead and break down into some of this news coverage of the case, and we'll get back to my thoughts on this. Here we go.
Capital murder. We're now talking to Jackson's mother about how she's coping as she seeks justice for her daughter.
Your reporter Bria Chapman live at 5 with us after speaking to her mom and the Jefferson County District Attorney today, Bria.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. It's a really sad story. Now, all 8 suspects in this case are facing capital murder charges, and that's something Mahogany Jackson's mom tells me they deserve, and that she will be there every step of the way to make sure justice is served for her daughter.
You contributed to what ended up with my child being gone. Like, she's gone. She's never coming back. And that is so hard for me. It's so hard,
Court records show 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson was kidnapped and brutally murdered, while many of the suspects participated and recorded the attacks for over 24 hours. It's something Mom Gail Shearer struggles with 8 months later, knowing there was nothing she could do to save her baby.
I'll get sad thinking about, how much life she still had ahead of her. That's gone. There's nothing I can do about it. It's nothing I can do about it. I used to say to my kids all the time, hey, whatever issue you got, come to me, I'll help you with it. I can't fix this. There's nothing that I can do to fix what happened to my daughter.
Mahogany did reach out to family, calling them for help during the abuse. Now her family is still struggling because they couldn't help her. But Shearer says she's concerned about Mahogany's 4-year-old Nadia.
When I try to tell her, your mom's an angel. Nope. You told me she was asleep. My mom is sleeping.
But she knows one day she will have to explain to her what really happened.
When I have to play videos of my daughter for my granddaughter just so that she can see her mom alive, you know what I'm saying? That's heartbreaking. My granddaughter is going to grow up and not get to see her mom again. I'm never going to see my daughter again. That's not right.
Even with upgraded charges, Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr says this will still be a long road to justice.
We had to figure out a calendar, trial dates, whether they'll be tried together, whether they'll be tried separate. There are laws that dictate that as well.
Yashira tells me, though, she does not care no matter how long it takes. She says she will be at every court case, and she's going to work to make sure that no other family has to endure the pain that they've experienced. Your reporter live tonight in Birmingham, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC 6 News on your side.
We have a breaking news update.
So there's a lot of different speculations on what caused these people to do this to Mahogany. A lot of people say that one of the girls was talking to Mahogany's baby daddy or father or child. It's just a lot of more to that story too, because they say that, you know, it was an off and on relationship between her and her baby daddy, and basically it was now just for the baby. But another lot of speculations is that probably Mahogany was dealing with some people they didn't like. Possibly, you know, we'll never know the actual truth because they're actually in trial. And here are the photos of not even half, because they said there's 15 people possibly involved. But I can't tell if this is the guy or girl. I mean, he kind of looks like Lamar Jackson from the Ravens, but, you know, hopefully it is a girl. But, you know, it's just sad in this case again that she was lured to that house knowing that those people in that house were gonna do this to her. And when I say that she was RAP'd multiple times, it's disgusting. But we're gonna play some footage of one of the suspects being arrested, showing his live footage in Birmingham, Alabama. And so, yeah, I'll get back to my final thoughts in the video, but here we go.
Yo, y'all claim I had something to do with this shit? Let's see if I did. Let's see if I did. We're gonna see if I really had something to do with this shit. We're gonna see if I really had something to do with this shit, bro. I'm right here! On my soul. On my soul. Oh, come on, man. Pull my fucking jeans up. Let's get this shit over with. Y'all said I had nothing to do with it. All right. Yeah. I'm all right. How y'all doing? Nah, I got some stuff in my pocket.
What you got?
I think like a pack of cigarettes.
No guns or nothing?
Nah, I ain't got nothing like that on me.
Nothing in the book bag, no weapons?
Nah, I ain't got no weapons or nothing like that. Well, I take that back. I think I do got like a blade that I use at work. It's got flour and shit on it. Yeah, it's in the bottom. It's like a small blade.
What's your name?
Quinalta Crates.
Mr. Crate, I'm looking for these cuffs on you temporary.
Okay.
So we figure out what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
I may put 2 on you. Put them like you're praying. How old are you?
23.
Okay. Stuff on the line?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, Lord mercy.
Go ahead.
That's yours?
Yes, sir.
Walk over. How you get in here? Same way I went?
Yeah, it's all over Facebook. It's supposed to be how it's set up, so I turn myself in.
So let me see what we got first, then we'll figure out if you did anything. Where you stay at? Right here? You stay there. You know your social by heart, right? Okay, hold on. I'll check you out in a minute. What's your address? Where you live at? By the road. Let's stay right here. I mean, if you don't need them, you can just see what's going on. Something like that. You on live?
Yep.
How you on live?
They said I had something to do with it, man. It's not on the.
This just shows that people don't care about their lives. I ask myself, do people want to be free nowadays? Or would they rather be locked up in a cage because they just don't care? Not only are you filming your crime on live for everybody to see, for the prosecutor, the jury, it's like you don't care about life. But the 8 suspects that were charged, 3 of the suspects were charged with capital murder, kidnapping, and rape/sodomy. 5 others were initially charged with felony murder until a grand jury upgraded their charges to capital murder as well. 2 also additionally face charges of second-degree assault. The 8 suspects are Brandon Pope, 25, Francis Harris, 25, Jeremiah McDowell, 19, Blair Green, 26, Shania McCall, 24, Taja Lewis, 26, Giovanni Clapp, 24, and Iran Robertson. All these people are under the age of 30. Capital murder. If y'all don't know what capital murder brings, it can bring the death penalty, life in prison without any possibility of parole. And this is what these young people were basically earning for. You earned that title. You earned that title to be a killer, and now you're going to face the consequences. I can't put in the actual crime scene photos, so I just kind of, put in photos that are suitable for this audience, because there's a lot of crime scene photos of where they found her body, and even photos of the house where there's blood splatter all over the wall. I mean, it's terrible. You destroyed this lady's life due to jealousy, possibly, because I know if you go back to some of these other people's videos that, you know, Mahogany was a hairdresser. She opened her own shop up. She was making money. She was beautiful. And it's sickening that our people, and I'm going to say our people because, yes, I am African American, that our people will sit there and do this to another person. And supposedly this is your friend. It's your friend. Sickening. And I do hope they get convicted. I hope they get convicted. I hope they face the rest of their life in jail. I even hope the death penalty comes down on at least 3 or 4 of these people, especially the girl that was in the video basically beating on her. And then you can see in the video her dapping up her friend like, you've done something. You're cowards to me. You cornered this young lady. You basically tricked her to get over there, and you did this to her. And the story gets worse because the clothes she was wearing in the video weren't even her clothes. They stripped her naked. They tortured this young lady. They beat this young lady. They sodomized this young lady. And then they killed this young lady. Look how beautiful she is. Now she's no longer here. Her daughter is without her mother. Her mother is without a daughter. Her sisters. It's just, when is it going to stop? When are they going to realize, or when are we going to realize that you're destroying your own community, all for social media likes and all for views and clicks, and you guys think that's cool? And I'm not talking about the people who are listening to me. I'm talking about these idiots who committed this crime, and you can still see them in court smiling and laughing and thinking everything's a game. Okay. We'll see how funny it is when you never get out. But rest in peace to my Mahogany Jackson, beautiful young lady. I mean, I'll probably do a part 2 to this video. Again, there's a lot of videos of speculation on it, people saying whatever they want to say. But let me know what you guys think. I love y'all, and I'll see you next video. I'm out.